Is your CRM system not working for your organization? Well, you're not the only one. Wondering what the solution is? Well, let's find out. Whiteboard Wednesday is a series where we talk about how technology can be leveraged to solve complex business problems. In this series, we take up questions about business and technology and we simplify it. So, the question that we heard about earlier are the key CRM challenges that you might be facing. Based on our experience by working in CRM industry for more than 15 years, what we have done is that we have articulated three most asked problems by our customer. So the first problem that our customer face and talk about it a lot is CRM doesn't do what we want it to do. Rings a bell? Yes. Most of your employees might would have said the same thing and they would have gone back to using pen, paper, or even emails. When this kind of attribute is followed, you are not utilizing the potential of CRM, and that is causing a lot of problem in your organization because you're not leveraging the investment that you have put in the CRMs. So, how will you resolve it? The first and foremost thing is you should clearly define your business processes. The reason why I say that, I have met so many organizations who have just went ahead and bought a CRM and then they decided to define their business processes. The problem with this is that your business processes must be defined before you pick the CRM, because once you have picked a CRM and it has been customized, it is very difficult to adopt the changes. We should always remember that the IT system should be driven by the business processes. It shouldn't be the other way around. Hence, it is very significant that you clearly define your business processes so that it can be incorporated in your CRM. The second solution is make your vendor explain you your business processes. Now, this is something that I follow every time. Whenever we work with our customers, we don't start any sort of development until and unless we are absolutely clear in what customer business process is it. The reason for that is once we have clearly understood the business process, it is very easy to streamline it and develop it in using the technology. If you haven't understand the business process and if you have developed a system which is half cooked, it is going to be more costly to make changes to that, and it might not even deliver the functionality that you want from it. The second key CRM challenge that I have seen my customer repeat over and over again is no single source of truth exists. The reason why this happens is because customer would have picked one CRM solution which is doing, let's say, 50 to 60% or maybe 80% of what they want, but for the rest 20% they have decided to buy either different CRMs or different softwares altogether, where you're creating your customer again. Now what this does is the duplication of your customer, and it doesn't give you the true picture of your customer, which basically results in a problem is because you don't know exactly what the 360-degree view of your customer is, and that is always going to happen if you're going to have multiple systems. So what is the solution for that? The first and foremost thing is pick your CRM wisely. This is very important to understand that what CRM is the one which probably is going to meet most of your business requirements. And that is why when we talk about the first point where you should clearly define your business processes, that document is going to help you to pick what is the most fitted CRM for you. The second thing is the integrated solutions. Now we understand that every business is different and the requirements of businesses are different. So there might be a situation where not all the CRMs are exactly meeting to your requirements, and you have to get some third-party solution. For example, many of our clients are actually inclined to use MailChimp. So in that scenario, what should you do? What you should do is look into if there are any integrated solution provided by that piece of product which can gel along and integrate seamlessly with your CRM. Because if that happens, you don't have to reinvent the wheel and spend lots of money in integrating one system to another. These systems like MailChimp have understood that they should have the flexibility to integrate with different CRM like Dynamic CRM, and then you can use their integrated solution to integrate these two systems without spending a lot of money. The third most common challenge that we have heard with our customer is lack of expertise of CRM vendors. Now, there are lots of CRM vendors who will say that we have implemented multiple projects and we can deliver what you want. But you have to be careful about what CRM vendor is promising and who's actually going to deliver the work. The way you can resolve this problem is by first knowing your developer. Now, I put a lot of emphasis on this because you might have an organization where lots of salespeople have come in, you have seen their case history, you have seen their references, you've gone through your website, but the most important thing is who is the developer who is going to develop it. Because at the end of the day, the sales guy, the marketing guys, that vendor, the CEO, the IT manager, none of them are going to develop the system for you. It is going to be the CRM developer. Hence, it is absolutely important that you should know who the CRM developer is and does he have the capability and credentials to implement and develop the software for you. And last but not the least, which is the most important thing in picking any service in the world, which is cheapest is not always the best. So if you have got multiple vendors giving an option to you, you must pick the one which your gut feeling says is the right one for you. You shouldn't make the decision just based on the cost and how much money it is going to cost you in the long term, right? Thank you very much for listening to us. Please like, follow and subscribe, and we hope to see you here again.